Hi everyone, how are you doing? Have you had the most lovely weekend? I hope you have. It's been wonderful and sunny and bright and summer's officially here and you guys got me to 500 subscribers. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. And welcome to, the newbies, if you like. Thank you so much for subscribing. My name is Shah, just in case you didn't know me already, and I am Geek Rambles. I talk about Doctor Who. I am a bit of a self-confessed Whovian, and I really love chatting to you guys about it. While we're on the subject, just a tiny bit, if you could follow me at Geek Rambles, I think it's going to come up somewhere here, and if you could also press that wonderful subscribe button, I would love that. The new goal, seeing as I've reached 500, is to get to 750 by autumn. I know I wanted 500 by autumn, but let's go for 750, why not? That would be just lovely. Reason for this video, so there's been a little bit of negativity around the Who community. Oh, like that's ever different. But I thought, getting rid of all that, let's go back to that time. Do you remember that time when we were all on cloud nine because we had a brand new Doctor that was announced? We've now got a brand new companion that's been announced. I'm not going to talk about that in this video because I've got a whole other video on that one. However, I want to go back to the time when Tennant and Donna, if you like, Tennant and oh my god, I really can't speak today. Tennant and Catherine Tate were announced that they were going to be returning to Doctor Who, which I'm thrilled about, and in sort of celebration of that, if you like, and you'll kind of guess this from the title, I want to go through their special moments. So what I would love is for you to go grab yourself a cup of tea, come and get back comfortable, and let's go through the top 5 best Doctor Donna moments. Are you sitting comfortably? Good. Then we'll begin. You guys don't really have a lot of time for preamble. I really don't, to be quite honest, because if you're going to watch a video, you want me to just get on with it, right? Let's do it. So number 5, and I am going to go in reverse order from worst, no, not even worst, but the worst top moments to the best top moments. So just so you know that as well. Number 5 is the Doctor, it's me, in Partners in Crime. Now, I'm not massive on the actual episode of Partners in Crime. I'm not a massive fan of the adipose. I know a lot of people love them and they're cute and sweet and lovable. They're just not really my cup of tea. And they look like the Petting's cousins. So, yeah, I'm just not about that life. However, was there a better way for Donna and the Doctor to come back together? I don't think so. To find them, the comedic element of those two running back into each other in the most unlikely of circumstances, and I'm not one for real slapstick comedy. I don't really find it that funny. However, I just love the way that they both can't believe that they've seen each other again, and the moment it's so silent, and the fact that they can evoke such comedicness, if you like, on screen with each other, it's just wonderful to me. I love their dynamic as it is, and I just feel like this is the first time that we get to see it in its true form. Wonderful. Love it so much. On to the next one. Number 4. Donna Noble has left the library. Donna Noble has been saved. There's quite a few reasons why I love this one. Sorry, I just completely punched my desk for no reason. There's so many reasons why I love this one. I just think it's the first time that we really get to see how much the Doctor really cares about Donna. I mean, we don't really know about the sort of cloud universe, if you like. I don't know if you can really call it that, but that's what I'll call it for now. But that, that universe where everyone's saved and uploaded to the cloud, if you like. But to see just his heart looks like it's breaking, his voice even cracks when he's just like, Donna, what's happened? And when she turns around and her face is on that god-awful statue, it's probably one of the creepiest things I've ever seen in my life, and he realises that she's disappeared from the library, it's just horrible and heartbreaking and wonderful as well, because you just, like I say, you get to see how much Ten loves Donna already, and I just think it adds to their impact and their dynamic, and every time I watch it, it's almost like I'm watching it for the first time. I'm just thinking, oh, how are you going to get her out of this one, Doctor? Number 3, 4, 3, yeah, oh my god, what's wrong with me? Number 3, when Donna Noble wins the lottery in End of Time Part 2. I think the reason why this is on my list as one of the best moments isn't necessarily the moment when Wilf and Sylvia realise that Donna's going to win the lottery. It's actually a little bit before that, and it just shows how much Ten still loves Donna and wants to, protect her and help her and make sure that she's well looked after. And it's just that moment when he walks out of the TARDIS, he meets Sylvia and Wilf, and he just says, I met a really lovely man, Geoffrey Noble. And I just, Sylvia's face, and not that I, necessarily love her character very much, but her face when she realises what's happened and the fact that the Doctor's seen him again is just so lovely. And Wilf putting his arm around her, and then, of course, when they do realise that that's what's happened and what the Doctor's done for her, it's one of my favourite moments. It just shows me just how much he cares about her and how much he loves her, and for that reason, it had to be on this list. Number 2 is from the Fires of Pompeii, and it's probably the moment that I love because of the way Donna reacts. It's the first time that I found myself relating to her as a companion, and that is when Pompeii's erupted, it's Volcano Day, and Donna is begging the Doctor to just save someone. It's heartbreaking. She's just crying so much, and you even notice that before she goes back into the TARDIS, she actually contemplates staying. I know that she never was going to, and really, hand on heart, would I? Probably not. Not because I would happily watch people die and save my own skin, but just because the Doctor makes it so noted that these people have to die. And the way that she just is so reluctant to go back into the TARDIS and really argues with the Doctor. It's the first time she calls him out. Well, it's the first time she properly calls him out on doing the right thing, on doing something that's going to be just wonderful for them all. And it's just that moment where she's just like, please, doesn't have to be everyone, but just someone. I love it so much, and that's why it's got to be at number 2. I can't think of any other reason. I just love that moment so much. Now, number 1, I can't actually put into words how much I love this moment because it is so sad. I don't love it in a good way. I never will. And that is when the Doctor wipes Donna's memory. Upon every rewatch, even though I know what's about to happen, it still breaks my heart into tiny little pieces. I am never able to get over it. It's just the way that obviously Donna knows what's going to happen and she is begging him not to do it, and the way that she just almost screams, no, please don't do this, because even she understands just how far she's come as a person, just how much her personality has changed for the better, the good she's done, and she wants to remember that. And it's the fact that she would rather her brain burn and that it inevitably will kill her, even though she knows it. She would still rather that than go back to the woman that she was. And that is even shown to us through the way that she has the flashbacks of just how far she's come as a person. It breaks my heart. Characters that leave is sad enough if you love them. Characters that die is so sad if you love them. But this just hits me on a completely different level, that she would rather, like I say, her brain burn and that she die than forget who she is. And arguably even more heartbreaking than that is the fact that Wilf especially just is heartbroken for her, because she will never know the good that she did. She will never know how far she came. She will never know how much her arc has changed throughout her entire, tenure with the Doctor. Horrible. But the thing that got me the most, I'm gonna say maybe a lot of other people, is when the Doctor walks in and says goodbye to her, and she's so flippant about it. Because wouldn't you be? If you'd met someone for no longer than 2 seconds in your own mind, and then they came in and said goodbye, you would just be like, yeah, okay, see ya. And that's awful. I mean, when that moment happens, just look at his face. He's so gutted, and for that reason, even though it is arguably the most heartbreaking moment in Doctor Who, well, I'm going to say it, Doctor Who history, there's nothing else that could even come close to that moment, and that is why that is my number one pick for the best Doctor Who, and well, Doctor and Donna anyway, or Ten and Donna moment. However, I just threw something, I don't even know what it was. It's not just about me, it is about you. What do you love so much about Ten and Donna? Even if you don't love them, go ahead, tell me in the comments, what don't you love about them? I'm more than happy to discuss that too. You don't have to agree with my opinion. This is why I make these videos, because I love to know yours too. So if you can drop those comments down, give it a like as well, that would really help me out. But yeah, let's have a great conversation about it. Again, if you can follow me on Twitter, that would be great, just because I'm probably just that little bit more interactive with Twitter, and I am able to interact with you just that little bit better. So if you can go and do that, that would be great. If you don't want to, then you don't have to. I'm not going to force you to do anything, but I would love it if you could. And until next time, keep yourself well, keep yourself super safe, and I will see you very soon.